it comes to lobster, and we're gonna do it with Hancock Lobster. Now, this is a brand that has been doing this for over 20 years. Certified Maine lobster. What does that mean? Deep, deep, cold, dark waters. Keep that lobster succulent and juicy and sweet. And today, we're gonna give you the opportunity to get a lobster roll kit for 4 people. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get 4 of the rolls that you're seeing here, the OG lobster rolls, like if you went to the restaurant in Maine and picked it up there. You're also gonna get your lobster meat, and that is going to be, how many ounces of the lobster meat are you getting here?
1 pound
Oh,
bag.
so 1 pound bag of that lobster meat. It is all cracked, deshelled. It's even cooked for you, right? So it's steamed to perfection, fresh from the dock. Then you get your mayonnaise, your salt, and your pepper packets. And of course, you get it from Hancock Lobster Company. Now, our one-time only price, 5 payments of $38 on a credit card, and 135369 is your item number. We talked to you about this at the top of the show for like a second, but here's the thing. You have everything you need to say you had your Maine lobster roll experience from Maine, whether it's in your backyard, whether you send it to Dad for Father's Day, whether you're sending it to somebody you love who's like a true gourmet foodie. Jess Hart is here with us talking to us about it. I am in love with every lobster roll on the planet because they are buttery and juicy. But if it has Maine lobster, and by the way, not just the claw, you're getting the claws, you're getting the knuckles.
Yes.
You're getting the tails.
Yes.
All of it steamed and prepared for you. We're just assembling it at home. Can I take a bite out of this?
So
oh my God.
We at Hancock Lobster have 20 years of experience shipping these delicious Maine recipes home to you. So this is a true taste of Maine, a true taste of summer, and that experience that we just all look for with the sunset and a lobster roll.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me, may I please have that napkin over there?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Thank you. Because I am dripping all over my face. Now, these are big chunks.
Yes, they really are. And you can look at this. I'm making now a hot lobster roll, dipping it into butter. You have like the New England style with a lobster salad. You can even add celery in there if you would like.
Oh, I love that. With celery, celery seed, of course.
But I prefer the hot lobster roll. This is the Connecticut style, and you just dip it in butter. And my goodness, my family had these the other night, and we were blown away. It took us back to our summers in Rhode Island and Maine.
I want you to see this. Look at how big these chunks are, right? This is like a whole half of the claw, right? That you're getting there. That's a whole, you can chop these up and break them down and make them go even further than the 4 full sandwiches that we have here. But let me tell you, look at these pieces. These pieces are gigantic. And it's not just the claw. You're also getting, you were saying, knuckle meat
and
which has a flavor of its own, a sweetness of its own.
This is all that fresh, succulent, delicious, premium, gourmet Maine lobster. And you know, our fishermen and women rise each day with the sun to harvest our lobsters.
Out in Stonington, Maine.
In Stonington, Maine. Cape Elizabeth, Port Head, Maine Light, you can see there the lighthouse, Portland Headlight, I should say. This is their morning commute. This is where they go, the Maine cold rocky waters, the shores of Maine, and they sustainably harvest these lobsters. And it just every day rise with the sun and give us this delicious, succulent, fresh lobster.
This is a community. This is a community. Everything about this community is local. Local families, local ingredients. They're getting these lobsters. By the way, in order to be certified Maine lobster, like that's a true certification, that is not easy to get. You're getting 1 pound of it with no shells whatsoever. Completely cooked lobster meat, right? And when you think, and now is it steamed? Is it boiled? I believe it's steamed, correct?
Yes, we cook this up so it comes home to you just like this. And it will come with the 4 New England rolls and some salt and pepper and mayo packets. And all you have to do is thaw it either overnight in the fridge, or you can put it in some shallow water for 20 or 30 minutes.
And you can eat it right out of the bag, just
You can
like
eat it right out of the bag. You can mix up this cold lobster with that mayo and the salt and pepper and add some celery or some parsley, and you can make a cold lobster salad just like that.
I mean, look at
or
this.
you can warm it with butter
Yeah.
put it on the roll as well and make that Connecticut style lobster
I want
roll.
you to see, look at how big these chunks are in here, okay? So like, think about the last time you went to a restaurant and ordered a lobster roll. Did they have big chunks of lobster like this? It's usually shredded. You get like a ton of celery, you might get some other crunchy thing in there, right? But this is all meat is what we're showing you. You can stretch this out further if you want.
Yeah.
We're calling it a 4-kit sandwich because, by the way, this is how much you would pay per sandwich in Maine if you were getting fresh Maine lobster. But today, we're giving you the opportunity to get that full pound of completely deshelled. Think about that. No shells, no waste, nothing to throw away, 100% edible at a one-time only price. Now, it should be $230. You get it home for less than $90, so you're saving $40 there. I think about like how much it would cost me to get to Maine.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Right, just to get there. Even if I was driving, the gas and the tolls would be more than this.
Yes.
And then you'd have to buy the 4 sandwiches for, 40, 50 bucks each. Here today, you're getting them $38 shipped directly to your house. If you've never had Maine lobster, truly you have not had the best lobster in the world. I can tell you that hands down. It is the best lobster in the whole entire world because it's sweet and it's succulent and it's juicy. And I love the fact that it's actually prepared by Hancock Lobster because I know it's the way it should be prepared.
Yes, we take care of all of that work for you, and we do have 20 years of experience preparing and shipping these legendary Maine lobster experiences. And it is just so delicious, so succulent, so fresh. And, yes, you can stretch it through. You have more than enough for these 4 lobster rolls, but you can put it on top of a salad like we've done here. You can pair it for that real summertime experience with coleslaw or chips.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Which is really what they do when you're in New England. You get coleslaw, you get chips on the side. You can also do it, of course, with our summer watermelon over here. And with, some other meats with ribs.
I mean, this
or a
is the
side
taste
steak.
of summer.
But this is that taste of summer. I can imagine just sitting on my patio, preparing these. Sun's coming down, you have the sunset, and each bite makes you feel more and more like you are having that New England summer.
And I feel like everybody deserves that. You deserve that summer moment. You deserve that minute of relaxation, that evening of fun. Maybe it's you and your spouse, and this is 2 nights of really delicious, decadent eating. 2 date nights. Today for $38, try it out for yourself. By the way, we have 30 days on everything here at QVC, including food. If you're not satisfied, you can always get your money back. But here's what I'll tell you, is that this is brand new today. It's the only time that we're able to give you this price. And it's the lowest price that you're going to see that for the entire summer. You get 4 of the rolls. By the way, these are I don't even know where to buy these rolls.
I know.
Like you butter them up like this on the sides.
My goodness.
They're perfect. You grill them. Then you get 1 pound of the lobster meat, completely cooked, completely deshelled, nothing to waste. You get the claw, you get the elbow, the
knuckle.
The knuckles. You also get the tail meat in there. They're big, big pieces. So you're not getting like little shreds, you're getting large pieces. And then you get the mayonnaise, the salt, and the pepper. Like everything you need to make the sandwich.
We make it really easy for you. It comes home like this. You can thaw for 24 hours, or you can just put it in some shallow water and thaw in 20 or 30 minutes. And it's all fully cooked already for you. So if you want that cold New England style lobster roll, you just have to add that mayo, the salt and pepper that come with it. You can put some some celery or some parsley, and you just pull it out of the bag and make it. Or you can add butter and make that Connecticut style hot lobster roll.
I like adding celery, and I also love adding celery seeds.
Yes.
Right, because it gives like another like intense flavor. But I want to show this again. Can we just pick that up and show that?
We can.
So look at this is like, look at how big these chunks are. Okay, it's like the size of the palm of your hand.
I know, it's
right?
so
That's
big.
the claw. They did all the work, from catching it to getting it out of the shell, steaming it, everything, cleaning it, sending it to you directly with everything that you need. You didn't have to get up and go to the grocery store and buy one thing in order to make this. And that's why I said at the top of the show, like, You got somebody in your family that loves a lobster sandwich?
Yes.
This is like the best gift. Father's Day, if you have that person in your family that loves a lobster roll, how about 4 of your favorite ones that we can send right to you? And I always say, we deserve it.
We do.
Nowadays, you know, we get fewer and fewer, you know, fun times. It's time for you to say for yourself, like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take advantage of that while I have it because I can't get to Maine every single summer. I know that.
Yes, exactly. And what a beautiful gift. This would be perfect for Father's Day. My husband, every menu that we go, every restaurant we go to that has a lobster roll on the menu,
I always order
that is
it.
what he's ordering.
I always order a lobster roll if it's on the menu. I swear.
And so this
It's true.
would be just a perfect experience for him. And like I said, we'd sit out on our deck, we would enjoy the
gosh.
lobster rolls, we would think and talk about our experiences that we've had in New England or our dreams of going to New England if you haven't been yet. This is where it's at.
Almost the entire roll, Jess Hart.
Now you did.
And I have a 3-hour food show.
Well, it's that good, right?
I mean, it is that good. If you want it, now's your chance to pick it up. 4 of the rolls, 1 pound of the lobster meat. You also get the mayonnaise, the mustard, the mayonnaise, the salt, and the pepper for $38 on a credit card. Try this out, M135-369. Jess Hart, thank you so much
So
for
good
being
to
here.
see you. Thanks,
All right,
Alberti.
thank you. All right, I'm still chewing. I'm in